Hello, information. Tell me, if a girl marries a sailor, where's a nice place for them to go on their honeymoon? Oh? You only give phone numbers? Well, that's silly. If she wants them, she can get all she wants from the sailor. Goodbye.
Gracie, what is this about a wedding?
Oh, yes, Blanche. Mrs. Nelson's daughter, Carol, is getting married, and we're going to have the wedding right here tonight.
You mean in this house? A wedding here tonight?
Yes, and so naturally you and Harry are invited. I'm just making out the list now.
Well, but Gracie, I don't seem to remember your mentioning a Mrs. Nelson or a daughter Carol. Are they relatives?
Oh, yes. Mrs. Nelson is Carol's mother, and that makes Carol her daughter.
No, I mean, honey, are they your relatives?
Oh, no, but Mrs. Nelson did me a tremendous favor once, and this is the first chance I've had to pay her back.
Oh, well, it's a wonderful way to pay her back. But isn't the wedding awfully sudden?
Oh, no. Carol's known she was going to marry the sailor for 6 months. In fact, he's known about it 2 weeks himself.
Yeah. See, honey, what are you going to wear?
My brand new green dress. It's upstairs on the bed.
Oh, I've got to see it.
All right, and Blanche, look, whatever you wear tonight, will you bring an extra large handkerchief?
Why?
Well, during the ceremony, you and I have to do all the crying for the bride's mother.
Isn't she going to be here?
Well, yes, but she's so glad to get rid of her daughter, she won't be able to cry. See now, the Thompsons, the Millers, the...
Gracie, have you seen my wife?
Well, that's a silly question. I see her every day. She lives next door.
Gracie, will you tell her to come home and fix my eggs?
Yeah, well, I'll tell her, but it won't pay to fix them. Once they're broken, it's cheaper to buy new ones.
Gracie, your dress is beautiful.
Oh, do you like
it?
So, you know, Blanche, with the bride and groom, there'll be about 45 people.
Oh? Well, isn't that going to be an awful lot of work for you, Gracie?
Oh, no, I'm not lifting a finger. The Savoy Catering Company is doing everything.
Oh. Say, Gracie, doesn't this take you back to your wedding day?
Oh, yes.
Me too. Look, if you had it to do all over again, would you marry George?
Well, of course. Wouldn't you marry Harry?
Well, of course.
Oh, sure. I wouldn't change George for Cary Grant.
And I wouldn't change Harry for Clark Gable.
What's so funny? What are they laughing at? I'll admit that Harry Morton is no Gable. Yeah, I was taken once for Grant. Fella on the street says, "Aye, General." Ridiculous to think that I look like General Grant. People who saw us together never thought so. How about this wedding at my house tonight? You know, this can cost me about $1,000, and so far I haven't even been invited. I don't know the bride, the groom, the parents, or the guests. But there's the kind of a guy I am. So it costs $1,000. It's going to make somebody else happy. Let somebody else pay for it, because I'd like to save the money. But I'll get stuck. And weddings cost money. A couple of months ago, Gracie and I went to a wedding right here in Beverly Hills. A tremendous affair. After the wedding ceremony, about 300 men lined up to kiss the bride. You never saw a sadder-looking bunch in your life. A lot of them thought they were kissing her for the last time. I don't want to mention who the bride and groom were, but this wedding ceremony and the reception lasted 12 hours, which, by the way, was 6 hours longer than the marriage lasted. I knew this marriage wouldn't last long. I'll tell you why. When the bride threw the wedding bouquet from the balcony, she ran down and caught it herself. Gracie and I had a very simple wedding. Matter of fact, we eloped. We didn't intend to. What happened was I went over there to introduce myself to Gracie's father. I said, "Mr. Allen, I'm George Burns." I put out my hand, and he stuck a ladder into it. Anyway, after Gracie came down the ladder, we got into a cab, and before the cab pulled away, I said, Mr. Allen, you don't even know me. How can you trust me? He says, I don't. That's why I'm holding onto the ladder. Well, I got Gracie, he's got the ladder, and we're all... Who's that? Get a load of him. I wonder what he did when he was alive.
Yes?
Bonjour, madame. I'm Monsieur Robert of the Savoy Catering Company.
Oh. Tickled. Come on in.
Merci beaucoup, madame. Merci.
What did you say your name was?
Monsieur Robert of the Savoy Catering Company.
Oh.
My assistants are in the driveway.
Oh.
Pierre, Henri, commencez à décharger les fleurs. C'est ici que le mariage aura lieu.
Oh, my, you speak French beautifully. How long have you been in this country?
Only 2 years, madame.
Oh, my, you must have had a wonderful teacher. I've been here all my life, and I can't speak French at all.
Now we must get very busy.
All right.
I have here a sample menu.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's see how you like it.
Ah.
How many guests are you expecting?
Oh, about 46.
46? Sacre bleu, but this room is much too small. C'est impossible de voir un mariage dans une pièce comme ça, mais non, c'est impossible. Oh, madame, but you have a beautiful patio.
Oh, thank you. That's because I watch my diet.
I mean, we will have the wedding outside. Pierre? Non. Nous allons avoir le mariage dehors. Nous aurons l'arcade près de la porte.
Mais le soleil gâtera les fleurs. C'est mieux près de la piscine.
Près de la porte?
La piscine.
La porte! Oh, you must excuse Pierre. He wants to have the flowers by the pool. I want them by the door. It's much better. He is very nervous.
Oh, why don't you teach him to bite his nails?
Oui.
Yes.
Did you notice there is pâté de foie gras on the menu?
Oh? Well, we'll just throw this one away and get a clean one.
Pierre! La porte!
La piscine.
La porte!
La piscine.
La porte! How do you like the menu, madame? Now, may I see the kitchen?
Oh, well, certainly. It's right this way. La porte. Here it is. How do you like it?
Oh, it's very nice. Wonderful, wonderful indeed. Now, do not worry about tonight, madame.
All right.
We will bring 30 chickens and all the corn, peas, potatoes, and salad they can eat.
Oh, well, that takes care of the chickens. Now, what will the guests eat?
Leave everything to me, madame.
Oh, all right. Now, I'll do just...
Ah, I see that you are a big user of carnation milk.
And it's contented, you know.
I use it in all my cooking. Why, I've been making a cream soup with carnation for 22 years.
Oh, my goodness. When it's finished, I'd love to taste it. I'll bet it'll be delicious.
I think I'll take a breath of fresh air. Excuse me.
Yes, all right.
Pierre! Combien de fois faut-il vous dire de mettre l'arcade près de la porte?
Combien de fois faut-il vous dire ce n'est pas bien près de la porte, la piscine? La piscine.
Oh, he's still nervous, huh? Say, tell me something. If you don't wind that every day, will it run down? Oh, wait, excuse me just a minute. Yes, George?
Where's the mate to this shoe? I can't find it.
Oh, that's the pair you told me to get half sold?
That's right.
Well, this is the half I didn't sell.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Monsieur Robert, I want you to meet my husband. George, this is Monsieur Robert. Robert is taking care of everything for the wedding.
Oh, wonderful. I thought I'd have to pay for it. Thank you, Robert.
But, monsieur, you are paying. Here is an estimate for your approval.
Oh, well, I'll look at it and check this later. Will we bow again before I exit?
Now, Monsieur Monsieur Robert,
Oui, madame.
I want everything to be just as nice as you can make it for Carol's wedding, because her mother once did me a terrific favor.
Now, do not worry, madame. The patio will be a scene of beauty.
Yes?
The flowers will harmonize with the gowns. The bridesmaids will wear pastel organdy.
Oh.
The bride, Carol, will wear a gown of white satin. And lilies will be floating on the pool.
Well, Lily can put it right back on again. This is going to be a respectable wedding.
You do not understand, madame. Lily is not a lady.
She certainly isn't, and I don't even want her here.
Do you know that the orchids and the bridal arch cost $300? We should use dandelions. We're only on every other week. I spoke to Gracie. I said, look, Gracie, this boy is a sailor. Why doesn't the captain of a ship marry him? And she says, don't be silly. The captain is already married. I try to find out who this woman is who did this wonderful favor for her, but I can't corner her long enough.
Blanche, you in here?
Oh, our neighbors, the Mortons.
I'm helping Gracie, Harry. Come on in.